Hello everyone. Welcome to another Fun Fact Friday. I am Dr. Sam. So I'm thinking we're coming into the summer. Everyone is starting to take some trips, maybe bringing along their favorite furry companion. And I thought some travel tips for your pets would be a great idea. So a couple of travel tips that I have. One would be getting your pet used to going on a trip, whether it's going to be in a carrier or not. If that's not something that they're normally used to, making sure they get used to that in advance. So whether that be placing them in the carrier, going for a car ride around the neighborhood, place them in the carrier, making sure you give them a treat so that they know that that's a safe place for them. That's nowhere to be afraid or fearful. Make sure that they understand that that's a safe zone for them. That's one tip. Another tip is making sure that you have everything that you need to go on this trip. So what I'm talking about is if you're going interstate or international, making sure you have your health certificates available. You'll need, especially for international, a USDA accredited veterinarian to sign that paperwork, and we can handle that for you here at University Animal Clinic. But making sure you get all of your paperwork, your vaccine records, everything with you just in case you need them, whether you're crossing state lines, going into Canada, wherever. Give us a call. We can help talk you through what you need if you're not sure what that may be. Making sure that when you are going on this trip that you know how many hours your pet is going to be without possibly food or water or a potty break, and planning those accordingly. When will we have potty breaks if we're driving? Are we going to be able to stop every couple hours to make sure that we get a potty break? Are we going to on a plane and we're going to have a layover where we can take a potty break? And make sure you bring water and food if you think that that's something your pet's going to want during those breaks, so that you're ready and prepared for their needs, because it might be a long trip, and making sure that you're ready for that. And then another big question I get asked a lot is, what about sedation? So I try whenever possible to avoid sedation in our pets because it makes them feel uncomfortable. They're groggy, they're loopy, they may be out of it. And then also when you're up in the air, you don't have a veterinarian if something goes wrong. So there's a couple tips and tricks though, besides the training tricks, that you can use to help. One is a pheromone supplement. For kitties, we call it Feel Away mainly. For dogs, it's called Adapto. And these can be as a collar on the pet, but if you're afraid, especially for a cat in a carrier, that they could choke on them or hurt themselves, they also make it in a spray. So you can spritz the carrier, you can spritz the pet, even if you have to. But spritzing the carrier, spritzing any towels or anything that's going to be in there with them is a great option. This helps because those pheromones, when they get released, they have a calming effect. They generally mimic the mother's pheromones. So it makes them feel calm, reassured, and you won't smell anything, but it can have some really great relaxing effects. We use it here in the hospital when pets are coming in that we know are stressed. We'll spray ourselves, and we notice a big difference in preventing them from being fearful. And then there are some different chews. One that we like to use here is called Composure, but there's a lot of different kinds of chews that will have some holistic things in them that will help calm your pet down. Composure in particular has things like tryptophan. That's what makes us sleepy when we eat too much turkey on Thanksgiving. It has milk proteins. So think about a sleeping baby. When they drink a lot of milk, they'll be nice and relaxed. Or if you have a cup of warm milk, you've ever heard that wives' tale before going to bed. Both of those things have a relaxing effect. That milk casein, that colostrum can do that, and that's in some of these chews. And they also have a couple other B vitamins and things that can help be relaxing and kind of take that edge off, make us feel more calm and relaxed, but without sedating us, without lowering our heart rate and our blood pressure. These are the scary things that I worry about when you don't have a doctor around to be able to check on them, making sure that we don't drop our heart rate too low, that we don't drop our blood pressure too low. So those are going to be the big tips that I have for travel. Make sure you got all your paperwork in line and ready to go in advance. Making sure we do some pre-training, whether that's making sure they're used to the carrier, used to kind of being confined for a couple hours if that's what's going to happen for them, those kinds of things, so that they feel safe and comfortable, like I'm used to this happens. And then some different holistic ways to help take the edge off, help calm our pets without having to fully sedate them. Thanks again for watching another Fun Fact Friday. As always, give this video a like, share it with all your friends. I love getting all this information out there. If you have anything that you want talked about at the next Fun Fact Friday, leave it in the comments below or direct message me here at University Animal Clinic. I always like to talk about what you guys want to hear about. And don't forget, we have a YouTube channel. So if you're having trouble viewing this, or you have friends that want to view it but they're not on Facebook, direct them to University Animal Clinic on YouTube, where they can watch these videos as well. We'll be posting some of the back ones, and then every Friday I'm going to try to upload these as we go so that you'll have them for the future. Again, leave any questions below, like this video, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.